Hi, welcome back to the Poolside Chat. I'm Alana Edwards, and today we have a guest, our acting executive principal, Mrs. O'Brien. We are making turkey crafts, as well as talking about the new school year, fall traditions, and really just chatting about her chickens. Hi, it's me, Alana, and I'm here with Mrs. O'Brien. Today we are making a little turkey craft for Thanksgiving that's coming up. All we're really doing is we're going to be cutting out like the little feathers of the turkey, the beak, and like gluing those on, and then adding like googly eyes.
Cute.
Just to make a little toilet paper turkey. I use a lot of toilet paper rolls with my crafts, which I think I need to expand my horizons, but you know, it's okay.
You started easy with me for this today, so.
We'll work our way up,
Okay,
make it
good.
harder.
All right. Oh, boy. I'm glad I'm getting in early on the toilet paper craft then.
So let's just like start with our questions.
Okay.
How is the school year going so far for you?
It's going great. We started out really strong. We're continuing to go strong. Am I going to have to trace that out?
You can cut it, or you can trace it out.
All right,
Yeah, you're good.
okay.
Sorry.
The craft is an added layer for me today. The school year is going really well. So we have had so many celebrations. I just finished making an announcement of some of our amazing sports teams who we've been able to celebrate. We've had a lot of like staff celebrations, student celebrations. Our community is in a really good place. So far we're doing pretty good. You know, we've had a couple of incidents that, you know, are not always what we love to have, but we work through them. Our staff has been amazing. Our security team, our administrative team, our teachers have been amazing this year. So we're off to a good start.
All right. So all we're going to start doing now is just like cutting the feathers. So whatever color you want, just like cut the shape of your feather. You don't really have to have a specific shape. I seriously just eyeballed it and just went from there.
No pressure. All right. This is going to be a little embarrassing for me. I'm not very creative.
No, it's okay. Mr. Woodcock could do it.
No pressure.
He made a rocket ship. We made like little tinfoil rocket ships.
Nice. Okay, well, since I'm already starting to struggle a little bit with the craft, I do have chickens, so I should have a really good idea of what a feather looks like. That's pretty good.
Chickens?
Yes, I have like 27 chickens.
Oh
I
my!
know.
Are they like? Wait, what?
Yes. Fun fact: I have chickens and I have bees. Yes. During COVID, my husband and I decided that we were going to kind of figure out our own food source, even though we only use their eggs. And they're like our pets. And every year we get 8 more chickens, and we lose a couple through the year.
Yeah.
But they're a lot of fun. We love fresh eggs, and we have a great time with them.
Are your chickens like skittish or anything? Because like my boyfriend, he has like, well, he has 3 chickens now, but they used to be like very like skittish.
Yeah.
Some of them, it just depends on the chicken.
It does. We have a couple like they're kind of like dogs. They like treats, so they'll do whatever you kind of like have, you know, like when I pull into the driveway, they all come running to my car. And then when I open my door, it's like they get shocked that like something's happening, and they're like, oh. Like a door. And they run away. They're a lot of fun, but they are skittish. They're the cutest when they're babies. And right now they're doing something called molting, which is where they get new feathers. So they pluck out all their old feathers, and they look ridiculous. If I can find a picture of a chicken for you.
Are they
maybe
like
you can,
balding?
Flash it on the screen. They're balding. They look so silly. So it's like, I can't take you seriously when you look like you have no feathers. Poor thing.
That's so funny.
Yes, so.
Oh my God.
Chickens.
Poor chickens.
Yeah, I know. They look silly without their feathers. Okay, this is not so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, trying to get back on
Got
topic.
it.
You
Okay.
really caught me off guard with that. I didn't know you had chickens. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you have any like updates on like attendance, or like have any like feedback that you've heard from like students or staff?
Yeah, so our attendance postcards, we our finding is doing exactly what we wanted when it comes to the attendance policy. So students sometimes don't realize how quickly their attendance can accumulate, like their days out of school. And then they fall behind. It becomes really difficult, like when you miss a day of school or work, you have to catch up on that. And so our attendance postcards have helped us have really good conversations with students about like, hey, you've missed a lot of school. Like, you're at risk of not going to a dance or a game or, having credit in a classroom. So our attendance postcards are doing what we wanted, which was to have conversations and also let parents know. In high school, sometimes it can be easy to just stay home and you think like, I'll just make up the work tomorrow. But every day you miss, you're missing so much time. Yeah. And the other great part of the attendance policy is I think it's really motivating students to be here because things are at risk. Like, we don't want to take credit or take away a dance or an opportunity, but we also want to build the understanding that these are school events. Like, you have to come to school to go to school events. So, so far so good. Hopefully we are not in, hopefully everyone knows kind of where they stand, but 2 days a month means if you miss 2 days of school a month, you're chronically absent. As soon as you start accruing absences, you start putting yourself at risk for not graduating on time, not passing your classes, not passing your exams. So it's not good to be absent. So we're hoping to just have the conversation and remind everybody that every day counts. So, yeah.
I like the new attendance policy. I just feel like everyone's more present in class.
Yeah, glad to hear that.
How has your work-life balance been with this new position?
It's been okay. So Mr. Woodcock and I last year would share a lot of the events that we went to. Our principal team goes to a lot of events. Those are pretty much the most time-consuming thing outside of the regular school day, but it's so worthwhile and so fun for me to go and see things that our students and our staff are doing and be there to celebrate. I've been going to a lot of events. I love it because I get to see students in such a different light. I see them in the hallways and see them going to class, and that's fun, but to see them on stage, to hear them perform, to see them, in a game, score these great points and have these great plays, it's so fun. So work-life balance, staying the same. It's busy, but I love it. It's part of the job, and I wouldn't trade it for anything right now. So it's good.
Have you done any fall, do you have any fall traditions?
Traditions, let's see.
Things you do every single year for fall. I don't know, I go apple picking every single year.
Yeah, fun. So we didn't go apple picking this year because what we started doing was playing pickleball. So we learned how to play pickleball in the fall, and on the beautiful days we were out playing pickleball. My husband and his mom and his brother and we would play pickleball almost every weekend this fall. And last year I remember we started going on walks in the fall. I wish we started it a little sooner because now the weather's almost too cold. But playing pickleball I think is going to be a new tradition for us. And
that's fun.
Yeah, we like to go to Apple Fest in Lafayette, and have you ever been?
Yeah.
So fun.
I love Apple Fest.
The fritters are amazing, and the pies are amazing. So, yeah, those are our fall traditions.
I love that.
Thanks.
Now we can start gluing the feathers on for the turkey. So I would just assemble in order.
One more red one.
I'm just gonna go from there.
Okay.
So your costume for Halloween, you're Wonder Woman.
Yes.
I saw a bunch of other Wonder Woman.
Couple Wonder Women.
Yeah. Yep. Was that a plan or was that just coincidence?
It was a plan to be superheroes. It was not necessarily a plan that we were all going to be Wonder Women, but some of us had the costume already, so it kind of worked out. So yeah, we wound up being very wondrous that day, just solving crimes and keeping the school safe, kind of what we do here. So it was not planned. Last year we were bees and beekeepers. I supplied the bee suits for that because I had them at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this year we decided superheroes, so it was a good time. What were you for Halloween?
I was, well, I saw you at the beginning. I was like, I didn't have my hood on. I was a little monkey. I had a little
So
monkey
cute.
onesie.
Aw.
Me and my boyfriend were matching. We were little monkeys.
That's right. Love it.
What did you do for Halloween?
We had a half day of school. What did I do? We had a half day of school, and I think I was home. I know what I did. I ran some errands around town, and I went home, but I live on kind of a busy road. All right, how do I do this?
Just
one.
do a little dot and then
Okay.
like put the feather on it.
All right. I live on a busy road, so I didn't have any trick-or-treaters or anything. Wait, like that? Wait, no, like
that. There you go.
like that?
It
Okay.
just, the back one might not stick out,
Oh, got it. Okay.
but you'll get the side
Okay.
ones.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah, and then you
Okay.
just want to hold it a little bit.
Okay. So, yeah, I went home and always hope for trick-or-treaters, but I live on a busy road, so
Oh.
nothing for me there that night, and that's okay. If a kid did come to my house, I was prepared with some sweet candy, but didn't have
Do you
anybody.
get a lot of candy for Halloween, like for trick-or-treaters and stuff?
Well, we've never had one, so never had a trick-or-treater, so no candy deliveries yet, but I have a whole stash of Swedish fish and Skittles in case anybody does make the trek out by where I live. Did you get a lot of candy?
I didn't trick-or-treat.
Oh, you
I was
didn't?
working.
Oh.
I was so mad about that, too, because I didn't want to work, but they needed because I work at Kinney Drugs now this year, and they needed they needed 2 store clerks because it was really busy.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll do it. No one else is offering. I'll do it. It's only 3 hours.
Yeah,
So it wasn't
yeah.
bad. But by the time I got home, there was no one out. My mom had already passed out candy and stuff, which that was my plan. I was going to pass out candy with my mom.
Gotcha.
And she only got a small bag of candy and only half of it was taken.
Wow.
No one really trick or treats on my side of the
Oh,
neighborhood.
really?
Yeah, there's just we call it the newer side of the neighborhood, where it's just a bunch of houses that were made 15 years ago.
Got it.
So they're relatively new. They have a more modern style than where our houses are. So everyone goes over there because those people tend to have better candy.
Yeah.
I guess. I never
Got
thought
it.
so.
Aw. Yours looks way better than mine. What am I doing? Mine are too short. That's all right. Maybe you'll have to have me back and do it again.
Oh, we'll do a better craft next time.
This is a great craft. It's been a long time since I've been in art class, I think.
When was the last time?
Definitely in high school. So it's been many years, but all right, let me try to get a little more creative here.
So speaking of Halloween, do you
Yeah.
watch any scary movies during that time?
No, I really don't like scary movies. I like scary books, but I don't like scary
Yeah.
movies. We watched Agatha All Along, which is
Oh, yeah.
Disney.
I love that.
Yeah, we're watching that. I have a couple more episodes left. That would be about the scariest I've gone. It was a little
Yeah.
spooky.
Yeah,
right?
it was.
Don't you
There
think?
was certain things. It's a little gory. It's
Yeah.
here and there. It's yeah. I understand.
A little
what you mean.
scary. So no, besides that, nothing too scary. I don't love scary stuff.
Well, you said you like scary books. So what's your favorite one, or if you have one?
I don't know if I have. I have a favorite book, which is called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. It's one of my top 3, I would say, but it's not really scary. Favorite scary book? Ooh, Verity. It's called Verity by Colleen Hoover. It's a psychological thriller. It's pretty messed up. It was a very hard read. That was a little bit scary because it could happen. It's got a lot of mental health stuff and a lot of stuff with her children, and
Yeah.
it was kind of scary. Not a pleasant, easy read at all. So that would be one of my favorites. Wow, my turkey is really struggling, guys. It doesn't
No, it
look
looks
so
cute.
good. It looks a little scared. Yours is so pretty.
I think it's because I made
you did the practice
prototype.
one.
So I knew
Okay.
what to do.
Well, Mine doesn't look
So
so
now
good.
I know next time I'm going to have to do a prep you for a craft.
Let me practice it on my own next time.
Well, like, it looks good. I don't know what
thanks.
you mean.
Thanks. Okay, there we go. Last feather, I just added all of them, even though I was only going to do a couple.
Oh, it looks cute.
Thanks.
Now we can just add the beak, and then we'll add the eyes, and we should be good.
Okay.
So getting back on like topic, kind of, just what you think in general. What do you think the school is lacking, like engagement-wise?
Engagement-wise. You know, if you asked me last year, I would say that students coming to school was the biggest thing, and I think that we're getting better because if students are in school, they're more likely to participate in all of our activities. Like, we have 32 sports teams, 22 fine arts programs, 6 CTE programs, over 50 clubs and activities. Like, we have so many things to be a part of, and if students weren't in school, I think that's like the hardest thing, is that they're not here, they don't know what we offer, they're not connected to something. Otherwise, like, you'd be coming to school. Like, you guys are in school because you love this program and you love this class. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Yep. The nose goes before the eyes. Okay. Got it. So, which way do you do yours? Down? Okay. So, but I think that we're getting better with attendance. I think that attendance is improving, and I think that in terms of engagement, if students could just get here, we have as I said, so many amazing opportunities, and our teachers are so amazing. They have so much to offer our students and so much to teach them. If kids could just keep coming to school, that's like the biggest thing. If we can get you here, we can get you involved in something and find something for everybody. So,
other than attendance, is there anything that you think the school could improve on now, or like you're hoping could be improved through the year?
I
know that's kind of like a curveball.
Yeah. So I think attendance is the biggest thing. I think attendance is going to get everybody moving along. I think like then the next thing would be to just be really engaged in classes, like be very involved and, like work through the productive struggles that you'll have in classes, be engaged, show up, be ready to learn, and focus on what's going on around you, building relationships and persevering through challenges. I think like one of the things that I saw after COVID was that people were very, adults included, not just students, like apprehensive to push through a challenge and like have some grit and perseverance. And I think we're getting better. I feel like that can keep being worked on, and I think it's just something that's going to naturally start to happen. So I would say like, working really hard and being engaged and asking for help, those are all really important skills that people need to have. So
I didn't realize the bell was going to go off.
That's okay. That's okay.
So just last question.
Yeah.
What are you most excited for this year?
I think just seeing like these things that we've been working on, like our attendance policy, seeing the club's activities, graduation. I mean, I don't know that I could pick out one thing that's the most exciting. I think just seeing things come together that people have worked so hard on is so impressive to me. You guys won a ton of awards a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So many of our teams, our sports teams, our clubs, our activities, like there's just so much to celebrate. And I think just seeing these things happen is really exciting for me, and watching students grow and be successful. And then construction, when construction starts, the Wetzel Road building, I mean, it's starting now, but the Wetzel Road building coming together is going to be amazing. So I can't wait to see that.
We're actually at 1 o'clock today. We're going to go over, like a few
Nice.
of us, Sayla, me, Mr. Nicholas, and Achilles. We're going to go over and we're going to film and take pictures. because apparently when he interviewed one of the construction workers, or the guy that the main maintenance guy here,
Mr. Clisson.
yeah, he said that they had like torn down like everything, so it's just completely like empty there.
Yeah.
So we wanted to get a few pictures for an article that
Nice.
we're coming up with.
Awesome.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So now we can show our little final
Look
product.
at yours is so cute. Mine, I need a do-over.
Well, now this is your first craft.
That is
with
my
me this
first
year,
craft.
so we should be
Okay.
good.
All right, good. Well, mine's not really an excited turkey. Yours looks adorable. So thanks for having me on
Of
the
course.
show.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
This has been another episode of the Poolside Chat. I almost said Alana Approach. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.